Hello and welcome back to the show where we talk about
internet drama.
So what is the drama today? Purses. Yep, that's right. Two women on TikTok are fighting about a purse. So welcome to pursegate. So before we start, we just have to say it in the comment section. Okay, can you just say, Lydia, calm down, and you'll see why, because this story and Lydia gets very unhinged, as the kids would say. So Emily Downey. Emily was just surfing the internet, specifically TikTok, one evening in June, and a vintage bag caught her eye, and she had to have it. So where does she look to purchase it? Facebook Marketplace.
All right, so I have been looking for one of those LV fringe bags for a couple weeks. I did my due diligence, clearly not enough on TikTok, and then I went to Facebook, joined a group, and bought one.
So she searched and searched this virtual market and eventually found a seller who had a Facebook group called Western Ick LLC with around 3,000 members and was selling the bag that she wanted for $55. The purchase was in the bag or the purse, and she expected the transaction to be very simple. She gives the person the money and the seller sends her the purse, normal transaction. Well, Emily will find that this would be one of the most frustrating and combative transactions that she would have ever had over a $55 purse.
All right, so here's my receipt. That's my order number. That's the day I bought it. That's the bag I bought, the total. And this is who I bought it from. Again, it still says order placed custom because she never sent it.
Not one, not two, not three, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks later, Emily is still looking out the window. Hello, UPS, for UPS to throw her package up against the door. Now that is a lot of waiting, which this wait time exceeded the 6-week turnaround time. And God, even at 6 weeks, I would have forgotten all about that damn purse. So 9 weeks, I definitely would have forgotten and I would want a refund. But this seller has a no refund policy, but there's one exception. If your package takes longer than 6 weeks to get to you, you get your money back. What a day! It's been 9 weeks. This should be very easy. So Emily sends, a message to the store owner, Miss Lydia, asking for her refund, but Lydia had a great distaste with refunds. Okay, it's her trigger point. She lost it a lot. So leading up to the refund request from Emily, she was watching Miss Lydia Lee and noticed a few red flags going up. So according to her, if people would even inquire about the location of the package that they've been waiting for like 5, 6 weeks, she would get pissed, write out an anger response, and then block them.
So on Wednesday, August 9th, she puts out a Facebook post and tags everybody and says that bags are going out Thursday and Friday. Mind you, once the 6 week passed, I've been kind of like getting a little bit irritated, but I didn't want to reach out because I noticed that when other people reach out, she bans them from the group, blocks them, whatever.
Which sometimes I can understand because some customers can really just get on your, they really be pushing it. But Lydia asking for an ETA on an order that most likely exceeded the time limit, pretty normal question and appropriate. Like, can I just have my purse or at least know where it is? But despite the odd and super abrasive interaction she witnessed from Lydia, on August 10th, Emily decided to just inquire about that refund.
So I'm talking about it to a friend and I say, hey, I think I'm going to just email her at this point and be kind and just say that I would like a refund because it's well past the turnaround time. And tracking never went out on Thursday or Friday, neither did the ShopPay app, which I paid through. Tracking didn't update there, so at this point I just want a refund.
Well, Lydia responded, I don't give refunds, and as stated in the group, bags shipped yesterday. If you would read. So you sit there and you wait for that damn purse whenever it comes. Well, Emily pointed out the rule, the turnaround time, which exceeded 6 weeks, but Lydia would not hear it. She's closing her ears and even refusing to use her own reading skills, minus the fact that she suggested that Emily uses hers, and comes back and says, if you can't read, that's on you. So Emily just says, yeah, well, I can read, and I will just take it up with my bank then. So they had this huge back and forth, and Emily says, I read the rules. She's pointing, at the dates. She's even doing her math skills, and Lydia's just like, nope, no, 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 and wrong.
Nope, sorry, Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
What? Of course he was.
No, he wasn't. You lose.
course he was. He was the star.
Nope, you're wrong. Look it up.
I don't have to look it up. It's common knowledge.
Nope.
He was on the cover of People magazine when the movie everyone knows Kevin Bacon was a star of Footloose. It was a huge movie. He was the lead.
The best I can do for you is another angry message. Bitch, are you dumb as fuck? With a laugh emoji. No, Lydia. This is not how we do things as adults. Let's just take a moment, and I'm on Emily's side. People who work in customer service, I just have to ask you, when it's justified, okay? Waitresses and waiters, I know you deal with some interesting customers. Don't you sometimes want to respond with,
bitch, are you dumb as fuck?
to the ones that deserve it? Like, this would just be a legendary response to someone that was one of those interesting customers. You know the type, we've all had to deal with it at least one time if you work in customer service. In this case, that response is completely wrong because Lydia's in the wrong. It's her damn rule that she's not even following and then telling Emily to read, which she did. So after that, Emily said, well, time to proceed with the
exposed video.
And that's when she posted the infamous TikTok receipts to her 38 followers, which was viewed over 1 million times. We are so proud of Emily, but she lit a fire because we all know Miss Lydia Lee is not gonna go out without a fight. Lydia Lee posted a slew of TikToks making fun of Emily and pulling the Mariah Carey card.
Since this girl is so obsessed with me, do y'all think she would like a pair of my underwear?
So she deleted that video, but I hate when people do that type of stuff. You have a valid critique, a valid criticism, or a complaint, and their response is, why you so obsessed with me? No, honey. Give me my purse. Anyway, Lydia is kicking and screaming with TikTok after TikTok asking if she needs her underwear, which, you know, bitch, wait, hold on, before we move on, how are you going to send her your underwear and you can't even send the damn purse that she paid for? How are you gonna do that if you can't figure that out? Well, in one of these TikToks, she reveals Emily's address to all her followers.
Y'all, they had my other account banned because I posted that girl's address with her tracking number.
Bitch, no, you don't do that. That's the lowest of the low. And she doesn't care. She posted a video saying, bet you won't run your mouth anymore. Bet you won't do it again. Bet you'll stay quiet now.
Bet you won't come for me again though.
Well, that got one of her numerous profiles banned. She used another one of her profiles to call Emily fat and suggest she eats a Twinkie or maybe 300. So Lydia Lee also claimed that Emily was sending harassing emails, just being really rude.
She literally emailed me today harassing me and threatening me.
And to that I say, you mean the ones of her asking for a refund? That's not harassment, Lydia. And it wouldn't have happened, these scary emails that you're talking about, if you just sent the purse or at least sent the tracking information. And also, all this time of going back and forth, you could have just taken the time to send the purse. I'm pretty sure, because I know the whole story already, Lydia really wanted that purse, not Lydia, Emily. And I'm pretty sure if Lydia would have just said, oh my God, I am so sorry, I am exceeding the time and everything. I am a mom, which she is. My husband was going through some things. I'm going through some things. Girl, it has been a freaking hard 9 weeks and it just slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. If you are still interested in getting this damn purse, don't say that, Lydia. If you're still interested in getting this purse, well, I'm going to just get to it today. I will do it right now. I'm actually gonna just, workout clothes on. I'm gonna sprint to the mail place, wherever she sends them out. And I have a card where I'm just gonna show you how dedicated I am and run with your purse down there, package it up and send it your way if you're still interested in that. And I'm pretty sure Emily would have probably said, oh, thank you so much. Like she showed a little bit of concern and then just made it right and then it would have been fine. And she still could have made $55. But she didn't, and Emily was like, you are not gonna say that I'm harassing you. She posted all the emails that said, this is not harassment, bitch. She didn't say the last part, but I would have said it.
She literally emailed me today harassing me and threatening me.
Do you remember that? The day I bought it. So this is the email that I sent her. You can pause to read. Which I would say is pretty nice.
So she posted all the emails, the dates, everything. Even posted Lydia's emails. Didn't want to keep anything private. She wanted everyone to know. And Lydia decides to respond with, I wonder if you can run your mouth from underground. Go drink some bleach and do everyone around you a favor. You're fucking weirdly obsessed. It's probably all the meth your mother did while pregnant. You lack brain cells, and she is not done yet. Okay, sweetie, I will fucking pull up at your house and drag your ass. You got the right one. Are you gonna bring the purse? with you, you crazy woman? Miss Lydia Lee of TikTok Marketplace or Facebook Marketplace. What the hell? You're gonna assault and possibly murder someone over a $55 purse, and you're going to get upset about this purse that you're trying to sell that someone's going to buy from you? And speaking of meth, obviously can't make assumptions here, but between you and me, we're all thinking it, right? Like we're all having the same thoughts. Okay, good. I'm just making sure that we are all on the same page. We got this brain waves going on. And since we're, talking about that, she's still not done. You probably should post lies and false accusations on someone who has your address, just saying. And then she goes, shrug emoji. So she obviously means she shouldn't. She didn't use spell check, and I'm not gonna make fun of it because if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, you would know that I am notorious for not checking my paragraphs before I post and I spell everything wrong. So, because it has to pertain to me, it's totally fine. And spell check is the last thing that we need to critique here. The fact that she will dox this woman over this purse that the woman bought and never received. What else is this woman capable of?
Identity theft.
Yep, she found her criminal history. I like this girl. The Emily girl, not the Lydia, Miss Lydia Lee. Although I think that Miss Lydia Lee sounds like some type of villain in like a Disney universe or Marvel something. She just sounds so unhinged, says the craziest shit, and somehow, some way has a following of over 3,000 people. And that might not seem like much, but when the leader is a woman that will murder over a purse that someone else paid her for, you gotta wonder, why are those 3,000 people following her? So I was reading all about this on Insider because Emily spoke to them when they interviewed her. Well, you know who else they interviewed? Miss Lydia Lee. And she had a whole explanation as to why she was reacting the way she did. Let's hear it. In an email to Insider, Lydia Lee said Downey was aware that the shipping of the bag had been delayed and said that she had proof that she had created a tracking label. But then in parentheses, they say she didn't show Insider the proof. Which I found was hilarious.
Also, she was not sent a tracking number because she never reached out like she was told to.
So as you can see, I asked her, will tracking be sent to our email? And she said, most likely, since she can't send and I said I would wait for it. And another argument of hers was that she didn't have my email, but she did have my email because I posted it in the group.
Also, we know Miss Lydia Lee had her email because she sent all of those emails and said she's gonna pull up and ask if she's gonna run her mouth underground. So you had it then. And according to Lydia, she can't speak on the matter any further, because she is going to talk to an attorney about suing Emily. So she stopped talking to Insider. Just kidding, she sent more emails. You know this girl can't stop. In another email, Lydia tells Insider she can die for all I care, then threatened to sue Insider. Well, you know what happens when these situations come out on TikTok? People start speaking up. And many people come out with the same experience that Emily had. They would bring it up to Miss Lydia Lee and she would only cuss them out and then block them. So is there a happy ending to this whole story? Yes, a very small vintage shop came out called Vintage Petite M or Mammon. If you also know me, you know I don't pronounce things correctly, but I think it's my man. Anyway, so they reached out to Emily and offered to send her out a similar purse that looks very similar to the one that she wanted, plus a few other items for free.
Hi friends, welcome to PurseGate. I have something to show you. It's even prettier in person.
But Emily insisted that she would pay at least $100, which makes me think, Emily's a good person and really wanted to give Miss Lydia Lee her business, but she went batshit crazy.
While I was going through PurseGate, I decided I was going to make it my mission to support small businesses who have been personally victimized by somebody that we all know now. So my first order came in today and it is from Highway Hippie. I ordered these dainty gold earrings, which I just love. And I also ordered this bracelet.
Lydia Lee responded how people respond in the internet universe, like in internet comments. When you post something and then you go back to the comment section and people are just raging, everyone's fighting, there's a few death threats, and then they're also threatening the death of your unborn child. That's how Lydia responded. Anyway, that is pursegate. I personally think what's happening is people see that you can just sell things online. They get super excited, they can make extra cash, but they soon figure out that it's a lot of work. You have to communicate with a lot of people, and you are your own customer service rep. And it can get really annoying when people consistently are, pulling on you like a 2-year-old, asking you questions and asking you why the sky is blue every few seconds. This woman knows how that is. She has a kid, but instead of a 2-year-old at your hip all the time, is adults probably asking where the fuck their purses are. And if you can't handle that, then you're not gonna do well, as we see how it played out with Lydia Lee. Sometimes it can feel like you are drowning because you're just trying to fulfill all these things, you're talking to all these people, and you're getting thrown every which way. You just feel like you're drowning. But that's when you kind of just stop selling and take a break. So then you have absolutely nothing to fulfill, nothing to answer to. I do it all the time. I always take off my stuff off my website when I just don't want to deal. It is very interesting because whenever people react like this, I feel like, and it's like a consistent thing, like I think we all have our days where we're just like, we deal with it and then you blow up. I think we're allowed like 1 or 2, right? But when it's a consistent thing and it's happening all the time, then you're looked at as Miss Lydia Lee. Crazy, unhinged, as the kids would say. Would you like a really quick story time? Of course you would. You're not done hanging out, at least I'm not, and I get what I want. No, I just want to hang on to you for a few more minutes. So I have a no refund policy because I do workout plans. They get sent straight to the individual right after purchase. They can download them. So that means if someone wanted a refund, they would just download them and be like, no, I just want a refund, and then keep the program. And I have it on my website, no refunds. Well, some lady decided to ask me, because I have on my website, please ask before you buy a program, so then I can see, just in case you have any questions, things that I can answer, so that we are all on the same page and you are happy with your purchase. And I'm a very transparent girly. I've told some people, I don't think you should buy the program because you seem like you need a one-on-one type coach. You're very new. You don't seem, even motivated. Like if you need me breathing down your neck to tell you to do your push-ups and to count your calories, you probably shouldn't have online training or buying a program. You need an actual personal trainer that can talk to you face to face and show you what to do. Well, she wanted to buy it still, and she's super excited, as most people are before they get into a weight loss journey, because it's exciting, and the only thing they think about is the end goal. They think about how good I'm gonna look, but they forget about the very, very thick, long, hard time it's gonna be before you get to this point. Well, so she purchased it, even said, looks great. Love the detail you put into this. 1 week later, she starts complaining that she hasn't lost any weight yet, and she was under the impression that the nutrition section was going to be plant-based keto. And that's what she wanted in the first place. And in our emails, we never discussed plant-based keto. I would have told her, I don't even know what that is, to be completely honest. I know keto, I know plant-based, but to mix it, if you watch any of my content, you would know I'd probably not be into that. I just like to do the best I can and be aware of what I'm putting in my body. I don't cut out certain foods. It was just a very specific and weird thing to say, but it's happened at least 3 times now where people say I thought it was plant-based or keto, but they also say they watch every single video, and I have videos on it where I say I'm not plant-based or keto, so it's very confusing hearing that. Anyway, she proceeds to not even ask, but to demand a refund because she wants to follow a certain specific diet. And I said,
no.
And this woman went apeshit in the email, saying, I thought you were different, F you, you're fake, you're nothing like your videos, this and that. And I was like, whoa. Like, it would have felt so good to respond with, bitch, are you dumb? Like, did you not read my email, my website, or listen to the videos that you said that you watched? But I didn't, you guys. Hold my hand, I held it together. But I kind of regret that I didn't. Do you guys know how many refunds I would have to give to people who were so excited to start a new workout program and a new, lifestyle? Figured out it wasn't just a quick 90s style montage of them working out, sweating a little bit, eating oatmeal, and then boom, they look like a fitness model. That's why even when you sign up at a gym with a personal trainer, one-on-one, anything like that, you sign up for about 3 months, no refunds. You sign a contract, because we know most people quit and they will find any type of way to get out of this type of contract. It was actually very comical, even though I hate working at the gym and the employees employees there are horrible, and you know, the managers really don't give a shit. They're just there to take your money. But it was very comical when the person would come in and try to swindle their way out of a contract that you can't swindle their way out of. Especially when their complaint was, I haven't lost weight yet, and it's been 2 weeks and they haven't been doing shit that the trainer asked them to do. So I get the no refund policy in some cases, but Lydia knows that she was wrong as hell and acted like she was on drugs. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. If you made it to the video, let me know by saying,
calm down, Lydia.
which now you know why I said to calm down in the beginning. She really should, right? You know? She's unhinged, as the kids would say. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.
Wake up, honey, I made you breakfast. Fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us. We got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap.